You know what? I guess I can flip into starting this. Oops, I don't have my. Actually, let me screen capture it. Uh, actually, what's better, Fight Scripts? Yeah, I'll just do the window. Um, yeah. I was just on like this Fox News poll makes no sense because it has Abdul down 4, right? Like Mike Rogers up 4, but if you go over to Ohio, it has Sherrod Brown up 8, which doesn't make any sense to me, like at all. And then they had even like Tallarico up. Where's yeah. And Tallarico up 3. And I think I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Let me see with Alaska. See if okay, Fox News looks like they didn't do that, but um, yeah, because I don't think I can go to the original poll at least from here. Did they do Nebraska? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, they had Michigan down. Iowa, they might have done. Yeah, they had Turek up 4. Dude, like what? This is from July. Is this the same poll? This is a different poll. Okay. Yeah, I think that was probably like after he got elected. So that was a different one. I just also check if the Texas one is the same. They might not have updated it. I mean, this is from like July 30th, so it's not that far off. I could look at the freaking actual poll itself, maybe. I should probably just Google Fox News poll. Hang on. I probably can just do that. Oops, that's the wrong one. There you go. Fox News poll. Polls and official results. Main Senate race is locked. Ohio's up 8. Texas 1. Tallarico's up 3 still. Yeah, okay. And I think that was what they showed here. Oh, he's up 4, I think. No, he was up 3. Yeah, it seems like it's the same one. We're gonna mute this because I'm sure someone's playing. Um yeah. They have Tallarico up 3, Houston up 8. Um like I have no idea what they use for this either, right? Like I have no clue. But oh, they did a for and against also. Okay, Jackson's leading by 2. So yeah, if Jackson up 2. It just doesn't like I think for Fox News especially, like I do think Abdul's numbers on a Fox News poll should probably be taken with a grain of salt. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, that's not gonna yeah, he's winning 69% of independents. Non-DSA Democrats independents. I guess like general independents he's losing, which is where this is coming from. And like I guess more Democrats going for Rogers, but it's like those aren't actual Democrats, dude. Um but yeah, like it's funny because they also say his coalition includes black voters. Man, that's crazy. They were almost acting like, oh, he's got to win them back. Yeah, he won them back, man. It's that easy. Um, yeah, but they're saying he's underperforming, so they're gonna run that. It seems. Yeah, he has an 11-point lead on engaged. At some point, I'm being extremely motivated. Yeah, like I guess they say his positions are too extreme. That's literally because of Fox News. That is entirely because of Fox News doing like hit pieces on him the entire time. Like, that is absolutely the case. Like, yeah, I just don't. I think this poll is just nonsense, dude. Because, like, yeah, the only reason the electability thing works is because they just relentlessly like left bash. That's all they do, right? That's the only reason why the electability thing doesn't work. And hey, guess what? If you ignore what the mainstream news says and just vote for the leftists, hey, guess what? They have nothing. It's really that simple. You know? Just vote for the person you want, all right? Like, that's that's how democracy works. Just vote for the person you want, man. I mean, I just think it's ridiculous that somehow Sherrod Brown is a better shot and is going to win by more than Abdul. Like, I just think that's crazy. Like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Ohio went for Trump by 11 in 2024. Right? Like, Sherrod would have to outperform Abdul by 9 points. Right? So, like, it'd be pretty insane. Yeah, like, literally 8 points. Actually, that's like 10 points. He'd have to do 10 points better. Like, that's so many. Like, that's so much, dude. To be a 10-point swing, like, that's crazy. Like, that's just not gonna happen. If Sherrod Brown wins, it's gonna be by like the slimmest of margins. Like, yeah, I just don't. I don't get it. I think it's also them like completely like. What's probably happening with that is they're completely underestimating the amount of young people that are going to show up in that Michigan election. Right? Like, I'm sure they're still doing like a more general election, like in the past kind of demographic. That's what they're using. And I don't think that's going to be true for Michigan. I think Michigan's going to have a much younger demographic showing out to vote because Abdul is on the ballot and people who don't usually vote, right? Because I think with that poll also, they're doing people who normally vote. That's not going to really be the thing in Michigan, right? Because Al Sayed's on the ballot. It's not going to be people who normally vote, right? Well, I mean, people who normally vote are obviously going to be there, but there's going to be a lot of people who don't normally vote, right? Like, it's gonna be what happens like Trump, right? Where they always underestimated Trump because a lot of low propensity voters came out and voted for Trump. The low propensity voters are on the side of the Democrats in Michigan, dude. Like, absolutely. Like, low propensity voters are not gonna come out and vote for Mike Rogers, dude. Like, are we serious? That's just not gonna happen. Like, let's be real. It's not gonna happen. Mike Rogers already lost to Lisa Slotkin. Like, it's not gonna happen, man. People aren't gonna be excited for him. So, I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous to like suggest that Abdul's gonna do worse. And I think the reason why they're doing this so partly is so they can still use the electability thing, right? Because Republicans obviously are gonna lose the midterms. So what's one tactic they can deploy to make them have a chance in later elections, right? Well, you keep having them do the electability argument, right? Because that seems to still work on some Democrats. And so, I mean, obviously you'd want to do that, right? I mean, yeah, I think it is a little bit of probably underestimating the electorate that's going to be in that Michigan general, but also like they do want to do a little bit of propaganda on like Abdul's electability, like say he's not electable, to make sure the left flank doesn't get as much power as possible, right? Which I mean, I think even with like what is it, like 8 Democratic Socialist victories, like to begin with, and they're gonna have Peggy Flanagan. in Minnesota. He was probably gonna get a pretty easy win, right? Like I just don't think it's gonna matter ultimately. Like people are gonna see how the people in the house act and be like, oh, they're actually doing stuff, right? Like they're fighting for us. Like I just don't see. Oh, 50 plus one. I think that's what I was thinking of. Oh no, it wasn't. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous to suggest that Abdul's losing. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like also because yeah, again, who has the energy? It's Abdul, man. Like in the primaries, he had the energy. So the fact that he's like 50-50 with Mike Rogers is ridiculous. Like they're fully going in on polling, right? And like yeah, I guess they also use like, oh, he was up 20 and then he only won by 1. I mean, like, yeah, he had $60 million spent against him, and like Haley Stevens was just invoking Obama's name. So it's like, yeah, of course, and had the CBC endorsement. And also it was an open primary, so Republicans could vote in it also. Like there's a lot of stuff in there that, you know, can add to that. Now James Carville endorsed Abdul. That's interesting because I thought if Abdul won, he wouldn't be in the party with him. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to fight for it. Make sure they get elected, but yeah, I mean, it's so stupid. Because I mean, yeah, also like the establishment is with them too, so it's like I don't see him getting screwed over on like a fundraising. Because yeah, he's like equal on fundraising, so it's like I don't. I mean, it might just be a Francesca Hong thing, right? Where they just only attack him on mainstream media, so that's all people see. But I mean, yeah, that's where the ground game comes in, man. And I think one of the reasons why Zoran also did well, right, is because his ground game. I think him being a 1% actually helped him out a lot because nobody saw it coming that he was going to win, right? But the door knockers and like DSA NYC did a good job of like letting people know who Zoran was and what he was about before the mainstream media could say anything about him, right? Because they didn't think he was going to win. They thought Cuomo was going to win. And they could just use their same talking points. But then Mamdani won all of a sudden, and people knew what he was about. So a lot of the smears just didn't work on him. Because people already knew who he was and be like, well, that's not true. Well, also, I mean, it did help that also was Andrew Cuomo was his opponent. But I mean, that's beside the point. I mean, that is part of it, sure. But I think even like if it was like just a milquetoast Democrat with no scandals, I think Zoran still probably would have won. I don't know about the primary actually, but in general, he would have. I think still. I think the primary, the fact that it was Cuomo, was what made him win for sure. Um, but yeah, like, dude, they have Texas a higher likelihood than Michigan. It's just like I just don't think that's true, man. Even like Alaska, I think in some of these, like they'll have like Alaska the same chance as Michigan. It's like I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it at all. I mean, like, yeah, I think it's just gonna come down to obviously making Medicare for all like not super crazy. Like, I think once the debates happen, right, with Abdul and Mike Rogers, the race is gonna change wildly, right? Because people are gonna see the difference between Rogers and Abdul, and I think that's gonna change people's minds drastically. I don't know if they have a debate scheduled. I know Abdul want to do what 5. I don't know if they have one scheduled, but I mean, yeah, I think it's seed debates, right? And like Wikipedia does track them. It doesn't seem like they have one yet. There's not a debate scheduled yet, but yeah, I mean, it's entirely because of mainstream media that he's even perceived as extreme. But I mean, that's exactly where they want it, right? They exactly want that to happen. Or for him to be perceived as extreme. Meanwhile, they're not talking about how David Crowley is pro data center, and freaking like Tom Tiffany is already to the left of him on that, and he's going to lose because everybody opposes data centers. So like, you're just gonna lose, man. And then also like, yeah, they're still pointing him with Fran anyway, so it's like the electability thing was so stupid because it wasn't a calculate. It was a really bad calculation, dude. Like, it was like 1 + 2 = 17, dude. It's like there was, what kind of calculation was it? How did you get there? Like, that it doesn't make any sense, dude. That I just don't get it. Truly. Like, also, like, if you're doing it by like who's more electable, that's not how democracy works. You vote for the person you want to vote for, right? Not who the person you think is going to win. Like, that's just not how democracy works. If that's how democracy works, then democracy has failed, right? It is kind of crazy to think, though. It's almost 2 months away, like election day. I really hope Larkin gets it. I'm hoping like this is one where the pollsters have underestimated Larkin's importance. He does have over 1 million spent, which is more than Hong did, right? But Moskowitz also has the APAC money. I think they only like Track APAC only talked about it like once, but I think also Track APAC's not been posting much on Blue Sky because I can be on Twitter. So I don't know if they're doing stuff for Moskowitz. But I mean, yeah, maybe Larkin can get the like no one was expecting him to win and he just comes out of nowhere. I'm hoping that's the case. Because I mean, even with the electability argument, like Larkin literally has better polling numbers, so you can't even use like against in the general. So you can't even use the electability argument because in the general, like Larkin does better than Moskowitz. Because Larkin's 43-34, 45-33. Moskowitz is 40-39, 43-33. He has lower numbers. Larkin's plus was a 7, no +9, and then +12, and then Moskowitz is +1 and +10. So Larkin's literally better in the general. So you, if anything, the left can use the electability argument in this case, right? Yeah, I mean, like the most recent polling showed him. I mean, it's sponsored by Larkin. 38-40, like he was right there, but yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get it. Because yeah, really, I don't think like I think other than Maylot, no one else has really come to bat for Larkin, which is kind of weird. Because he's also like the first DSA endorsed guy. Like Maylot wasn't DSA endorsed, but I don't think Chris Rab's done an endorsement for Larkin, which is kind of surprising. Same with like Bernie and AOC, they haven't endorsed Larkin either. Well, I mean AOC is in the House, so she's probably not going to, but like Bernie didn't, which is also very weird. I mean, yeah, maybe they just don't. They think he's gonna lose, so they're not gonna do it. Maybe even then, like Bernie's taking shots like so far out, right? Like, I just think it's kind of crazy that he just didn't, right? Like, it's kind of nuts. I mean, maybe with him being on Fox News, I don't know. Oh, with Florida is a close primary, isn't it? Yeah, because I think Larkin's talked about it being a close primary. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got a huge shot. I think if he had like the Bernie endorsement, then it'd be huge for him, but he just never got like any big endorsements for some reason. I don't know why. Like that, it's so weird that he didn't. I don't know what was so different about Larkin that made him get no endorsements, but yeah, he just for some reason got no endorsements, which is very weird. Yeah, because I don't think McKinney endorsed him either. I mean, he was doing an election for a while, so I mean, I kind of understand it, but it's like, I mean, maybe it could be like an Andy Ogles, like Charlie Hatcher race, because Larkin has been endorsed, I think, by a bunch of like local places. Um, although he's been endorsed by the teachers union. Wait, he has been endorsed by the AFL? The AFL? I guess maybe not the Florida one. Yeah, the Florida one itself didn't, but the county one did. Wait, UAW endorsed Moskowitz? Are you serious? That's insane. What? That that's ridiculous. Yeah, they endorsed Debbie Wasserman Schultz also in Sir Felix McCormick. That's insane. That they just endorsed them. Wait, so if I were to go to like Michigan, right? Like Abdul Sayed's in the same endorsement thing? Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I mean, yeah, maybe UIW Florida is much different than UIW Michigan, but that's crazy. Like, what do you mean you endorse Abdul El Sayed and Jared Moskowitz? Are you kidding me, dude? What is that? That's insane. I mean, yeah, I think you're just hoping, like, on the ground, man, that Larkin's able to get enough, but yeah, I don't know. Larkin, I don't feel too good about. I think Elijah Manley's in a good spot, but yeah, I just with being Larkin, I don't know. It sucks too because you've been a great candidate. You've been a great representative, especially like kicking out like one of the worst ones. But like that's another thing also that's just so weird that they didn't like there wasn't more behind this race. Even like DeGette wasn't like she was like 88th, right? Like Moskowitz is like bottom 10 or something like that. I think Shri also was like around there, and they were like all endorsing like McKinney and Maylot, and like yeah, it's obviously I'd want them to win, but it's like I feel like when it's so like glaringly obvious how bad your opponent is, like I don't know, man. It's just such a weird decision. I mean, unless maybe they're doing behind the scenes, but I feel like that'd be reported, right? If they were doing something. Yeah, I don't even think like Hassan's going down the floor to like canvas for him. So I just don't think he's gonna get it, unfortunately. Obviously, I'm gonna hope for him to do it, but I don't know. It's such a shame too, because like yeah, he actually has the electability argument too, but it's just like I just don't think it's gonna happen, man. That really sucks. But I mean, I think if he runs like in 2028, he'd win it for sure. Right, with a lot of the leftists like established. Although, yeah, I guess they wouldn't. I don't know how they would endorse, like if they would actually like endorse insurgents or not. I guess we'd find out in 2028. But although, yeah, they might focus on the presidential run, which I think is more important. I don't know how much they would do with individual like house races or something. I don't think they would worry about that too much. Like they're focused on winning the presidency, because obviously a far left president can do way more than like one House member. So yeah, they'd probably put all the resources and like political capital and everything behind doing that. getting president elected, like a president AOC or something. I do think he could do good with the black vote there, though, because he was at a black church, right? And he talked about reparations. I don't know how big the black population in this district is, but I mean, if it's big, I mean, that could be pretty helpful. I mean, I guess it was just like one event there, but yeah, I don't know. Like maybe that could help him. Actually, I guess I can see the ethnicity. 15% black. It's mostly Hispanic. Yeah, it's mostly Hispanic. I mean, they do care about economic populism. So, I mean, Larkin could still do it. I mean, yeah, he might be able to get it off of economic populism, and then if he can talk about reparations, then maybe the black vote as well. Definitely think it's possible. Mm, yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. Because I think even like the numbers he was like door knocking, I don't think was too crazy. I don't, yeah, it doesn't seem like it tells you the total population, but oh no, it does 800,000. No, actually, how many doors was he knocking? Maybe I can go to Larkin's. I think it was like 30,000 though. It wasn't that much, but they also did cancel his event, which was very interesting because the last time that happened, like Maylot won by a lot. So it was very interesting that got canceled. But I think Laura Loomer was a part of that also, which is interesting. Michael Gottlieb and Laura Loomer. I don't know where Gottlieb is, but I mean, I would assume he's freaking like at the bottom. I'll just check real quick, but was he a representative or like former representative or something? Democrat grab Michael Gottlieb. Maybe the control F is not working for some reason. Oh yeah, it wasn't because I was doing the wrong one. I wasn't looking within the sheet. But it didn't show Gottlieb. I don't know what. Is he in the Senate? It says representative. No. It says this Democratic representative. But oh yeah, Talib is doing stuff with Larkin, and they didn't put that in there. Like that's important. Um, yeah, I don't know if 300 volunteers is enough. Unfortunately, like he has 1 million, so like he definitely could do like probably some ads. I think he has the money for it, but yeah, he did talk about like in a post not long ago how many doors have been knocked. I'm just trying to find out. I think it was like 30,000. I wonder if these are his ads because he seems like he is doing quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know if going on Fox News is gonna do too much. I think other than like that, like calling Trump a pedophile, it's not really doing much for him. I think he should have been more on like MS Now or like CNN or something. Yeah, it's 30,000. I mean, obviously, like not all 801,000 or whatever are gonna vote for, like are gonna go and vote. But yeah, I guess I should see actually. I don't think this shows primaries, but yes, 342,000 was the general. Like, yeah, maybe if I go back. I mean, this is gonna be like. I mean, it's only like 40,000 for that, but I mean, people are gonna be more invested, so Moskowitz is probably gonna get more, right? Like, if we go back to Moskowitz's old district, 23rd. Oh, is he unopposed? Oh, it doesn't even show how many people voted. Well, that sucks. It seemed like he was unopposed the previous year. Although, yeah, they did all have like safe, solid D, and he won it by 5 points. Like, he not do great. He does have more money this time than last time because he only had like 653,000. I mean, yeah, it was probably because it wasn't super close. Also, I mean, he probably didn't care. Um, yeah, they have 3 million for Moskowitz. Oh yeah, no, okay, it seems like we're still playing music. Oh wow, I switched over Ryzen. That's funny. Um, I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm still hope for the Larkin victory, but I'm just not too optimistic about it, I guess. Yeah, it's probably my main issue. I should probably check how much space I have left real quick. Make sure. Ooh, yeah, we're real low. Okay, hang on. Maybe I do just uninstall Master Chief Collection again. I was gonna like stream the campaign of it because that is like the main bulk of it. Actually, maybe I can do that. Just go in real quick and uninstall the campaign, and then like once I actually want to stream it, I can just download the campaign. I believe that's what takes up the bulk of Master Chief Collection. The multiplayer is actually like very small. Like I think Halo's one's multiplayer is literally like zero point 0.1 gigabytes or something like that. It's so small. Um, so yeah, let me uninstall the campaigns of Master Chief Collection. I mean, there's probably gonna be a lot of noise going on. You know what? Just for your sake, I'll just mute it for now. But let me see. Where do I go to that? Options and career, maybe? iFiles. Nope, it's not there. Settings. No. Where do I? Because I know going there, like it sends you to that spot. Whenever you don't have the thing, but I don't know how to like get back to that. Yeah, it's not Steam. That just pulls up the Steam menu. Um, extras? No. It was party, right? Yes, party. Where do I freaking go to that screen again, man? God dang it. I mean, I might actually, now that I think about it, because I think there's a spot in Steam you can go to uninstall something specifically. The properties, DLC. Yeah, but like I think it. Yeah, because you can't like uninstall the campaign itself. So what I have to do is uninstall all of these and then reinstall, but only have the multiplayer, which I guess I can do, but I mean, I guess Halo 1 I can keep because it's still super small, but I mean, actually, I just need the multiplayer anyway. That'll take like 2 seconds. Okay. I guess I'll upload or download those later. I mean, that was what I was just gonna do anyway, so just whatever. Yeah, that should have freed up some space. It's still in the red, actually. There's some other games that are like huge, unless. Oh, it's still 70? How's that still 70? I swear when I downloaded initially, it was only like 20. You'll see. Let's sort by size then. Oh, is this what Halo 2 multiplayer? Apparently that's massive. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll turn that off then. Okay, so yeah, no, I guess I did turn them off like pretty normally, but yeah, no. Apparently Halo 2's multiplayer is massive. Alright, well. That should have fixed it a little bit. Yeah, I guess the games themselves are the campaign, and then it shows like H3 multiplayer, H2 multiplayer, H1 multiplayer. Except Halo 4, I guess, doesn't. Which is weird. That's every single one but that. Alright. Yeah, okay. So that should have changed it a bit. Yeah, okay, we're good. Henry's, yeah, for some reason, like Halo 2 is way bigger. Like, even like Halo 3 and Halo 4, I think is not as big for some reason. Maybe there's like a lot of more actual like stages and levels in Halo 2. I mean, I'm pretty sure Halo 2 is like the most popular one, so would make sense, but I think I mostly just wanted to talk and like make sure I had a stream in. Just so I don't like get out of streaming again, like what happened. I didn't stream for 3 weeks basically. Um so yeah, because what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Honestly, I might like play Holodori off stream just to unlock some stuff, and then maybe I'll play it on stream like more casually. Like whenever I want to do like a Polka John or something like that. Just do that. Whenever new stuff comes out, just mess around there for a little bit. Yeah. Because the more I was thinking about is like, yeah, no, I'm really not adding anything to my commentary. Like I could ultimately just play it off stream and it would be the same effect. So yeah, I'll probably just do that. Um yeah. I know I didn't talk about it, I think, but an underrated thing about Crowley winning, right? Is that if Abdul does really well, right, and Crowley does really bad, we can throw that narrative back on them, right? That is something we can do. Absolutely. Although with how hard in the paint they're going with leftists, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Right? Like they're going real hard in the paint on Abdul. It's definitely gonna be hard, but yeah. I just don't understand how the Democratic Party can be one of them like most disliked things in the country and then they still vote for their incumbent. It's like, dude, at least like do research and check if anybody in your region's like do anything. Because like, I have a feeling the Democratic Party is not popular. Then your representative is probably part of the problem, right? Unless they're one of the really well-known ones on the left, right? Some are really, really well known for the wrong reasons. Cough, cough. Josh Gottheimer. Cough, cough. It's like, man. I just don't get why you'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna vote for the same person. It is funny though that one of the districts they're trying to like redistrict is Don Davis, who's I think literally rated as the most right leaning Democrat. So it's like, yeah, obviously for the majority wouldn't be great, but I mean, you'd get one of the worst Democrats out of there. No, where is he? He's second to last. Andy Cuellar, I think, is actually winning in like a Trump district, but I think that's just because the Hispanic vote is completely turned on Trump, which is something they didn't account for. That a lot of Hispanic people care about economic populism a lot, or like their economic conditions, and Trump's not giving them that. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been speaking silence for a little bit. Sorry, but yeah, Trump's not giving them that, so yeah, a lot of Hispanic people have turned on Trump and gonna vote the Democrats again. I mean, like, yeah, you need to be like have that economic populism and carry through with it. Otherwise, I mean, they're just gonna go back to Trump again. Which is another reason why I think like Larkin could sneakily get it, because I mean that is one of the things he's doing. And Hispanic people again care about economic issues. It's a majority Hispanic area, so I mean it's definitely possible for him to like sneak it out. But it seems like APAC and like these other groups are like pretty good at clocking if they're like close to winning, and the fact that like nothing's come of it makes me think that he's probably not going to. But yeah, I mean, but again, they did cancel the event, which is definitely interesting. But I mean, it was also, yeah, it was Loomer and some other guy who they say is a Democratic representative, but he's not listed there, so I don't know. Was it Michael Gottlieb? Oh, State House. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. State House. Yep, okay. I assume that was in his district. Oh. Wait, is he not even in office anymore? Doesn't even look like he's in office anymore. Is this a different guy? I think it was a different guy. Oh yeah, it's Michael S. Michael J. Nope, that's the wrong guy. I want this guy. Oh, Michael A. Okay, there's so many of these guys. All right, let me do his middle name then. Yeah, politician. There you go. Criminal defense attorney. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, just pro-Israel stuff. Fantastic. Democrat, by the way. People are freaking jokes. Jokes, I tell you, they're jokes. I would say it was funny though that one channel I was watching, like when they do like the like shifts and be like, oh, they get this many seats. Washington's fourth was two Republicans. So whenever you shift it on this, I guess I'm gonna show it. Like, yeah, it was two Republicans here. Whenever you go to where is it? The shift button, the copy, edit bar margin. Yeah, so we go like Democrat and then shift it. All of a sudden, this is a Democratic district. It's like that's not true, but okay. It was literally a Republican seat. But I mean, sure, man. Yeah, that's what's just funny about that one because they always be like, "Oh, if they shifted, they get this many seats," and it's like, "Well, this one wouldn't shift," but okay. It was two Republicans, so like that's just not true at all. But whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to show that. I mean, like, yeah, it's only a one seat difference, but it is still funny. I mean, because that's probably the same with like California as well, with them having like multiple Democrats. It seems like with Washington that didn't really happen, but oh, in ninth district it did, but he won by 33, so it won't really matter. I think California had like a few like doubles. I know this year they do. Oh yeah, California's 20th is two Republicans, but uh they won by like over 20. Oh, because the other guy withdrawn. That makes sense. He withdrew. They won by 30. Man, Atlanta needs so much better like representation also. Because I mean, even in 2024, they all won by like they were all at least plus 40. It's like, man, those are some districts we need to target as like a left, like on the left at some point for sure. Because yeah, they're all still there. They didn't redistrict Georgia at all. It's like, man, we really need to target those. Yeah, maybe that's part of the like we need DSA to get more influence, you know, that kind of deal. I mean, I guess it's all the redistricting, but the fact that we're only like getting 228 seats is kind of crazy. Like we're only getting 13 flips, at least projected. Which yeah, that's crazy. Again, I think the redistricting at least did a little bit to like change that, but I mean, yeah. So what is the national swing? It's like almost 10 points. So I guess if I were to do let's compare. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. If I were to take the last map and then shift it by like 6 or something. Was it? Because it was Trump plus 1, right? And then it's like D plus 6 or something. Like a 7, 8 point swing. Yeah, so it was like an 8 point swing. We'd have 235, which I believe was like, was that like 12 more seats or something? Oh no, that's only, what, like 7? I mean, it wouldn't be that much more seats anyway, but the redistricting at least like saved them a few seats. Gerrymandering, baby. We could have stopped in 2020 and then Manchin and Cinema said no. I guess 2021. You know what I mean? They still have Andy Ogles here, even though he lost the nominee. They still have it listed as Andy Ogles. What are we doing, man? Yeah, I'm definitely hoping it's that, but I mean, the Charlie Hatcher, I think, had like some notable uh endorsements. So like on the state level. Yeah, he had a former governor of Georgia and Secretary of Agriculture, former governor of Tennessee. Like, yeah, it was literally a former and current governor of Tennessee that that endorsed him. So I mean, that's a pretty big deal, right? That would have been like if, because I mean, yeah, like DeSantis wouldn't help, obviously, but I mean, I guess in the opposite way, if DeSantis endorsed Moskowitz, I mean, that'd probably have the opposite effect for Moskowitz. I mean, he does kind of do that though, with saying he's a twice appointed DeSantis Democrat or something, which I just don't get why that's a good thing, but okay. Freaking right wing Democrat brain rot, I guess. Is Tulsa also getting more blue? This only has like a only likely outcome. Like, it seems like Tulsa's getting more blue. I mean, it makes sense because it's a part of the city, but I mean, yeah, compared to 2008, and Oklahoma City's plus 15, Tulsa's plus 9. Yeah, there's a Texas county in Oklahoma that's like bordering Texas. All right. Yeah, Tulsa seems to get more blue. I mean, that's just the city, though. I think that's the main thing. It's a it's a city, so it's going to be more democratic. It's typically how it's been going. Yeah, they redistricted North Carolina even more, didn't they? It's crazy. There's really two tilt Republican districts, dude. Because yeah, they need what 5, and they're only getting 2 for sure. I think so far, and then like some of them are closer than they should be. I think Henry Cuellar's district is a one that the Republicans were expecting to get. Which I mean, he is the most right-leaning Democrat, so I mean, you know, I would expect that too. But I mean, it's the thing though, like, because that seems like a very heavy Hispanic district. If you just get a freaking left-wing populist in there, man, I mean, freaking yeah, 75% Hispanic, dude. Just get a left-wing populist in there, they'd go stupid. They do go crazy. So I mean, yeah, that's probably why they're moving so much. Oh, San Antonio seemed to be like it used to be in this district. That's crazy. Jim Fish, what a name. Yeah, I think I just mostly wanted to stream and talk for a little bit about that, like polling. Yeah, I might get back into like talking more about politics just because it seems like it's gonna be very helpful. It's just I think with me, I just have no qualifications for it, so it's just kind of like also I need to read more. I'd probably feel more confident. Yeah, Republicans are spending money to help Valadeo, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Because Vilgus, I think, I probably said the widest way possible. He's a Medicare for all guy, isn't he? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. And like, yeah, they're also not talking about him and how scary he is, you know? That's also not happening. Yeah, the California like primaries, how they work, definitely makes it way harder for a progressive to win. It's still possible, but obviously you can see with the governor's race, it's very hard to do that. Um, I mean, I think with Becerra, like, I would assume in California, like 2030, that would probably change, right? I would think. Um, yeah, I don't know. Also, Max Miller staying in that one House seat, like in that House race, I think that's actually gonna be pretty huge for the Senate and governor race. I mean, obviously, people can just like not vote for Miller and then vote for the other two, but I mean, I think there are some people who might not vote or, you know, maybe vote a little bit differently. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the vote differently, but yeah, maybe stay home in that seat. So, I mean, that could be huge because, again, the Senate and governor's races are very close. So, yeah. Does South Carolina have to? Yeah, no, they didn't have to blue districts before. It's just this one's apparently very close. Way closer than usual. Yeah, it seems like South Carolina is going like way more left this year. I mean, everybody's going way more left, but like South Carolina especially. Actually, I guess I should see freaking how it went in 2020. Okay, yeah, Lindsey Graham won by 10, and I think that's actually around the same. We're at 9.7. That's not much of a difference. Never mind. So crazy that they use the prediction markets in a part of this. That's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really doing anything, so I should probably just end it. Um, yeah, I did just want to talk about that a little bit. I think this is how the Plo stuff always go. Like, I'll talk about something for like 15, 30 minutes, and then I'll just stay here, like, looking at other, like, elections and stuff. They're not really giving anything. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll see you either tomorrow or Sunday. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I can do this. But, I mean, it's really not super accurate. I do say potentially, but yeah, I'll see you Saturday or Sunday. So I'll see you then. So goodbye.